Evans, and I am so excited, losing my mind. When she gets out here, y'all better lose your fucking mind. Now here's what I'm gonna tell you. Not bringing Gaga on the stage until you lose it. Are you ready? Okay. On the count of 3, I want you to lose it for Lady Gaga. 1, 2, 3. All right, welcome to the premiere of Gaga's CHROMATICA Ball Tour film. How does it feel to be here right now with these incredible fans about to show themselves and they're going to lose their minds over it?
First of all, thank you. First of all, thank you so much for being here tonight.
Anything for you. We love you.
How does it feel? I'm so incredibly lucky to be here with all of you. I'm so excited. This was such a special time. This tour went on during a time that people didn't think that you could tour. And stadiums were packed all over the world.
Sold out.
They were sold out. All dressed up.
Yes.
Dancing and singing, and I'm just so excited for you all to see what we made up close.
Thank you.
Let's talk about that a little bit. What was the CHROMATICA Ball for you? I know that the album was created with the intention of always performing live, right? That was always paramount for you.
Right.
But then getting the opportunity to bring every one of these songs to life, what was the intention for the ball itself?
You know, the intention for the CHROMATICA Ball actually changed, because I think when I initially made this album, I was thinking about everything in that moment. And after what happened in the world, this tour became about something much bigger than just one record.
You saved us!
I realized that our community is so strong.
Yes.
Our community is so beautiful.
Pause up. Pause up. We love you.
And I have been saying that the CHROMATICA Ball and this album, in a lot of ways, was the end of a time in my life and the beginning of a totally new one. And I feel like that time is actually maybe a few albums of time that I was sort of saying goodbye to old wounds or scars or challenges. And with this tour, I felt really renewed to do something entirely different. This tour, from an aesthetic perspective, was totally different than what I put out with the album. And even musically, what we did live was different than the record. So I think I felt brave enough to embrace this brutalist aesthetic in a way that I wasn't brave enough to do when I first put the album out.
When we get into the aesthetic, I mean, even your first 3 songs of the album, some of the biggest hits you ever made, and you're performing them, I mean, full voice. Meanwhile, can barely move in the that incredible art piece. Talk to me about the choice and of the restraint of the art, the intention there.
So originally the stage, which was created by Roy Bennett, was inspired by brutalist architecture.
Yeah.
We did that because I wanted the stage to represent something really confining and kind of aggressive, even though it's still. And then when we started to work on the fashion in the show, we began to talk about the opening, and we worked with an amazing designer, Gareth Pugh, and what he created was this sort of Russian doll outfit that sort of open from the outside. So not only does the audience, the monsters walk in and see this brutalist stage, but then I am inside of more and more brutalist stages. And one thing opens into the next until what's underneath is actually a paper bag inspired leather outfit and latex. So with 60-foot flames.
No big deal.
It was
It was
hot.
kind of like the most savage expression of my first 3 singles, like a trap.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
I know, for real.
And so then you break out of that, right? And you launch into a really beautiful journey through Chromatica. I'm curious to know for you, what was the hardest song to pull off the performance for from that album? Which was the one that gave you the most challenge? You were like, I'm okay now. I'm Lady motherfucking Gaga.
Yes.
Babylon.
Really? Tell me why.
Well, when I went in to learn the choreography, I saw it and I said, you know, because we're not voguing, but we're not voguing.
Yes.
So it's our interpretation of ballroom, and I knew that I had to execute it perfectly because in the spirit and the celebration of this community, you can't show up and not do your homework. But something else I realized is that in this show, this was the first tour I've ever done in flats.
She said I got to get down.
Which meant also that I was going to show myself and all of my fans that you can be extremely artful and precise in that way. So this moment of the show was exciting for me because I got to be expansive with choreography. And I remember calling everyone and saying, I want to put everyone in beautiful suits because I thought that that moment should be kind of emboldened in the ultimate elegance and sophistication.
Yeah.